Okay, so if I have 2x squared plus 5x squared. Yes, that's the multiplying.
Would you have 7x squared?
Yes, I would have 7x squared. So when you're adding and subtracting, you can only add and subtract together what we call like terms. They have to have the same variable with the same exponent, and then you just add the numbers or subtract the numbers together. When you're multiplying, okay, you can multiply anything together, okay? 3x times 5x squared, okay? These are different terms. You can multiply them together. Do you remember the exponent rule?
Would it be 15x to the third?
Yeah.
Do you have to keep the same exponent or something?
You have to, the rule is when you have, if it's the same base, you add the exponents. Remember this exponent is invisible, it's a 1, right? So 15x to the third. Now if this was adding or subtracting, I would not be able to combine these. They're not like terms, but for multiplying you can, and then you must use your exponent rules, which are, okay, so if you have x squared times x to the third, you add the exponents, you get x to the fifth.
You wouldn't get 2x? Oh, because you're multiplying.
Because there's just a 1 and a 1, yeah. And if there's a number there, you would multiply those numbers together.
So if it's like 2x squared.
That would have been open. That would have been open.
2x to the fifth.
Yeah.
That's not as bad as that.
Yeah, so you're adding. So just remember this when
You
we're,
like
and when you're
form.
adding, you don't
No.
add
You
up
went
the exponents. This is not
just like
7x
that.
to the
Okay.
fourth, it's just,
Adding like 5x plus 5x squared.
you can't add them together, yeah. Good, good. Okay, so let's look. Now, I teach this 2 ways because there's always that one person
Probably
who
me.
likes the other method. So I'm going to teach you adding polynomials horizontally and then adding them vertically. Okay. So we're going to add.
What if we don't? Why we
I like it.
No.
So dimensional analysis class. 3D this math. Remember, are we finna go 3D? We got horizontal, vertical. Now we gotta get to depth. Ah, the camera's breaking.
No.
No.
What am I talking about?
David and I just coughed together.
Yeah, we do a lot of things together.
Okay.
See, now they're more worried about me being gay than the phone. So.
All right. When you're adding polynomials, and this would be horizontally, okay? They're right next to each other. This plus sign, it doesn't change any of these signs, right? Nothing. It doesn't change anything. So you can just start combining.
Oh my gosh.
Combining your like terms.
This is just like, what's that one last time I read? The complex numbers?
Yeah, it's
always-
exactly like that. So you can start by, let's keep it in standard form. See if there's any. Are there any of these? No. So I'm just gonna write that one. There's nothing to combine that one with. 9y to the third. David
watch
still
Endgame?
does squares and triangles and circles when combining. I love it.
It's true.
You can also use different colors if you're not colorblind.
That's
But if you just have a pencil, the shapes work because then it's different things. So now we've got an x squared term, and we've got a x squared here.
Wait, can we just pause for a second?
Yes.
The reason why we can't add the 9y with the negative 5y is because it's negative and because it has a different exponent?
Just because of the exponents.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
Did you
the
watch
exponents have to match in order to
Yeah.
add and subtract them together.
Okay.
Look at this. I can't stretch to you.
So if we have negative
My elbow
2y
doesn't bend that
squared?
way.
Yes.
Thanks for putting.
Oh,
You're just,
Wait,
are
why
you scrolling through Reddit on your watch?
Maybe.
I'm going to.
No, it was just a
yeah,
notification.
I'm just going in order.
So,
I'm just going. I'm trying to keep it in standard form, so I'm going the 3s, the 2s, the. Now we've got the just y term. So we've got a negative 2y and a positive y.
So negative 3y.
Negative 1.
No. Sorry guys.
Negative y. So I need my number. Gotta put this back up.
I know, I need
Because
it.
I can just put it on top of this.
I need
Yeah, so if you're at negative 2 and we add 1, we're coming forward, so that's just negative 1y.
And then we got negative 5.
Do it
Negative,
again.
negative 3.
Yeah.
Right.
That's good though, because you used to have to use your calculator to do that. You can do it in your head now, so
Yes, you can.
So we've got 1 and minus 4 is negative 3.
You're not getting that.
She didn't do math and chemistry though.
Brochure. Oh, did you bring it?
And that's your answer.
I love that. This is hers.
That's too
I need
easy.
another line, guys.
Remember when we used to have right there and be like no calculators and we're like,
Girl.
Don't remember that quiz?
We're
It was
giving the
like no
hardest lesson
calculators.
too.
We're like,
We're
wait
like,
an egg
oh,
minute.
no.
We're like, when Miss Brown left the dude, he's like,
Isn't that the easy quiz?
well, no, this is why.
I left you in charge of my class and trusted you to take care
And then we didn't get to use it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, vertical formats. All right, so
There
now
was
we're
a
gonna
quiz
add
where Reisner
vertically.
came in and he was
See,
told us we
vertically
couldn't use
I'm
calculators.
picturing.
Is this necessary to learn?
There's a quiz
Or just
that
need
Yes,
to
there are
calculate?
some of you that are gonna want to do this.
So before was the horizontally?
Yeah, this is called horizontal. This is horizontal.
Horizontal.
And now we're gonna add. I'm gonna write it out vertically for. I'm gonna write it
Oh no.
horizontally,
I
and then
like
we'll
that
change
one.
it. Okay, so we're gonna. Yes,
Oh no.
learn both of these, or do we just do like whichever one we prefer?
you get to use whichever one you like better.
Okay, good.
But
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
wasting
show
the-
you both.
I'm not wasting the
Yeah.
paper
We're
because
gonna
I
break
have like 3 more pages.
So,
than this.
add this hurt. Yeah.
Is that from last year?
Oh, you aren't
Yeah,
kidding.
from last
You have
semester.
like 3
No way, bro. You need one of these good compacts.
Well, the problem
100
is I also use homework. Like I rip the notebook paper
I
out
do
for
that.
homework, so it's
I
like
dare.
it's probably like half the paper.
I say this bad boy. You can get you one of these. These are nice. That's fine.
I guess you could say it's a
Remember
5-star.
Bruh.
I
Okay.
like it on my
All right,
phones around the
now
video.
we're gonna add this one. We're gonna add it vertically. So it's gonna just look like your like 2nd, 3rd grade math problem where you stack them on top of each other. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna write 3x to the 3rd. What you want to do is when you do this, it needs to be in standard form. If you're missing any terms, we'll leave a space there. So we have all the terms. So x to the 3rd, x squared, x, and then no x, and then we're gonna do plus this. Okay. So we're gonna make sure they're lined up correctly. So x to the 3rd.
Oh no, I like this one more. Heck.
Minus 10x squared.
Minus
There's no x. There's no just regular x term.
Space
So
it
just
out.
leave a space there.
Plus 8.
Plus 8.
Oh, this one is so much better.
I don't have to color code or shape code whatever.
Honestly,
This one's nice when you've got a lot of terms. Like if it's short, you can kind of just do it. But this one, if you've got a ton,
Easier to look at it like that.
if you, especially if you're a very like,
No.
Yeah, these numbers go with these.
Yeah, it's like columns. It's just
Yeah.
like
and then now you just add them. So 3x squared plus 1. I mean 3x cubed.
Squared.
or
Cubed. You made my cubed. I said squared.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay, let me try this. -8.
Yes.
Yes.
Negative
Whoa.
8x squared.
I did it, guys.
And then negative x plus nothing. Just negative x.
I like this one better.
And then plus 1.
It is the exact same.
So much easier.
Round
They're
round.
gonna make-
Round round. Exact same for subtracting, right?
Yes, just change
You
all
won't
the
get
signs
numbers
in the second one.
Yeah, because isn't it in the parentheses you have to like do the whole thing to the second parentheses?
That's like so much.
Good?
Yes.
Okay. Let's,
That's
is
so
that
much
time to-
better.
Yeah, time to do
No, you don't.
subtracting.
No,
Yeah, I do. I have 7 minutes. Let's do subtracting.
It's just the same thing. I'm not
Because
messing with
multiplication is more complicated. That way I can have a lot more time with that. If I we just go over subtracting now. And if your polynomial is not already in standard form, you'll have to rearrange it to get it stacked correctly. That's okay. It's fine. All right, subtracting. We're gonna do one horizontal, and then one
No.
vertical.
Can we learn
How'd
that
you
vertical
know?
first?
Cause you
Yeah, you want to do vertical first?
Yeah.
Let's see how that goes.
Yeah.
Like the boy.
Don't be suspicious. Isn't
Oh,
that from
wait,
Parks and
I
Rec?
did that backwards. Hold on.
Would it be the
Hey,
same
you're
as
not
the
gonna-
We were all
just
just swimming in between the pontoon things.
Yeah, it's basically.
I was so
it's
scared. I was so claustrophobic.
Oh.
Like, ah.
Oh.
I already showed
But I
this.
was like, that's so
Jack, I
weird.
already showed this.
Hey Jennifer, you're not gonna
For
give
the
us homework
tile,
over the weekend, right?
Imagine how
I already
cool that'd
said,
be.
what did
That
I
would be
say,
cool.
guys?
Just
Yeah.
an orange, a flat orange
Oh,
background.
you weren't in here.
Like
Yeah,
that
no, no
orange.
homework.
I was actually just gonna give you
And then
homework.
just had the logo in the ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah, homework.
I'm
That's
not
what I
gonna
want to
do
do
it.
if we do tiles. Right next to the Red Bull.
Stop.
Just in your mind.
Okay.
I was
How
like,
dare you breathe?
I know, right?
Okay.
I feel like that'd be really sick.
I know what to do.
We're doing this with vertical,
Do you?
right?
Do you?
Now, what you should do with vertical, you should go ahead and change every sign here. This is the only difference. So first let's write this one. Let's write the one that goes on top.
What are you saying, Billy?
And then we're gonna change it to plus the negative of all of this, right? So we're gonna just go ahead and change every sign because this goes to everything in here. So we change this to negative 2x to the third.
So are we always gonna put the plus sign when it's?
Yeah, or you can just know that you're combining them. We're just gonna combine them after we change
I'll
this.
keep the plus sign there.
So negative 2x to the third, change the sign minus 6x squared.
Plus
Plus x, thank you. Plus x minus 1. Change signs. This is actually the vertical one, the subtracting and doing this. This will be helpful when we get to division. So at least knowing how to do this, we kind of use this when we divide. Okay. So now just combine. 8 and negative 2 is 6. Negative 9x squared.
Yes. Put both. Mic drop.
Easy peasy, right? If you had done this horizontally, again, what I always do on my paper is I just rewrite all of this. I distribute this and change every sign. I go negative 2x to the third, negative 6x squared, plus x minus 1. Those of you that do not rewrite this on your paper often make a mistake. Sometimes I see people
Hey,
only
man.
distribute it
That's
to the
directed
first
for
term
you.
and that's all. I see lots of mistakes when there's subtraction because it's not, people try to do it in their head or whatever and then they mess up the combining of terms. If you rewrite this whole thing right here at least rewrite this part with all the change signs, then you can go through and combine your things. Like here's this one and here's this one. Combine those.
To call me
And
out
this
that
one
like
and
that.
this one. And so forth.
Remember when we had y'all's wedding in here?
If you do not have vowels that are all aggressive and not touching them aggressively, then it was a failed
And I
game.
just papered it.
Fair game,
I went
fair
along with it.
Wait, what year was
I don't
If
care.
I see them on a fast break, they land on floor.
You like I did that one time when the kids started spazzing.
Bah.
Yes.